Well, today is Saturday, October 1st, and as you know, Saturday is a rugby day, regardless of how the weather turns out. Today it's a little cloudy, a little rainy. It's raining on the field right now, but we've got a turf field here in Villanova University. We're at Gaudreau Field, so it's all turf. The guys aren't going to be rolling around in the mud like we have in the days of yore. And we're expecting some pretty good rugby today. You can see Villanova right there, prepping up, getting themselves motivated for the game. Temple, of course, getting themselves squared away to play. After a tough loss last week, they're looking to redeem themselves against this strong Villanova team. Let's take a quick look at our starting 15 for Villanova and our starting 15 for Temple University. With just minutes to go from game time, we're looking at some final scores that came through for the day around the conference in this championship series. Rutgers played off against Westchester and walked away with a win, going 20-19 and advancing to a 2-0 record. Those guys are still going undefeated. Pittsburgh played Millersville with much of the same effect as last week. Pittsburgh topping Millersville 64-3, also advancing to 2-0 in the conference. And lastly, we had St. Joseph's travel out to Lock Haven University for the improving team out of Lock Haven, showing a lot of improvement this year, but still not being able to put anything on the board as St. Joseph topped them 82-0. Villanova walks into this game with some pretty good momentum coming from the preseason, but a tough loss last week to Rutgers 73-0. They got blanked last week. However, in their preseason, Villanova knocked out University of Penn, they knocked out Lehigh, they knocked out Columbia, and they were looking pretty strong getting into the game. Temple also coming in, they had some rough momentum in the preseason and some rough momentum coming off of the game last week. They played Westchester and they lost 28-22. They played St. Joseph's, they lost that one earlier, and they lost to University of Maryland earlier in the preseason. They're looking to redeem themselves, usually one of the stronger teams. We can expect some tough hits and some quick play on the ball today as these guys try to redeem themselves from last week. There are, of course, some last-minute changes that have been made to the rosters as we go into this week. You'll see those changes right there on the board. We're looking at Temple. After Temple came off that Westchester loss last week, they actually walked away with some tough hits, some tough injuries, and they've lost several players. We saw the loss of their starting fly half and 3 of their other players being injured and not being able to play this week. We're wondering to see if that's going to have a big impact on gameplay today or not. They've been changing around their starting 15 quite a bit, led, of course, by Mike Wallstein on the flank. We can expect some good things. They've got a young team. They've got a strong team. We'll see what happens on the field. Villanova, of course, making a couple small changes. Their captain playing strong and keeping the team together and motivated. That's Chris Brophy. You'll see him at 13. He'll be your outside center. We see the teams finally gathering together for their last lineups, getting ready to play the game, get some kickoff going here very shortly. Looking around the stadium despite the rain, there's some brave souls that are out here motivated to watch their teams take the field, take the pitch. And we'll remind you to stay tuned. Next week, we'll be watching several games. seeing how these undefeated teams face off against one another as they start going head-to-head, the bigger schools going against the bigger schools. But next week, we'll see Rutgers face off against Temple. We'll see Villanova face off against Westchester, Lock Haven play Millersville, and St. Joe's face off against Pittsburgh. Big games for that week. Well, depending on how Temple fares today, will be Rutgers-Temple. Villanova-Westchester ought to be a nail-biter. Lock Haven and Millersville is also going to be a great game from these two developing teams. And St. Joe's and Pittsburgh, the two heavy hitters in the conference, are going to be facing off against one another to see who can remain undefeated and who can top the conference as we walk into the last weeks of this championship series. Boys are huddled up and ready to play. The home team, hopefully able to take advantage of this home field advantage. Temple University. Heavy team motivated for a win today. We can expect heavy hits from both players and both teams as they go into this game here. Getting ready for kickoff. Villanova won the coin toss. They'll be receiving today to start out in this first half. And we are underway. 40 minutes on the clock. And that was a knock-on from Villanova. So we'll have a scrum down. All right, we have a quick tap start. Trying to break through the line of Temple. The Owls showing good defense, not giving an inch. Ball is cleared and away. And the ball is brought back. All right, we had offsides. They were kicking for touch. Let's give a line out, advantage Villanova. Temple University looking strong in the set piece. Very aggressive on the ball. But Villanova pick it up and are able to run with it. Temple taking advantage of the scrum. It's a not rolling away for Villanova. Temple will take it. Heavy hits. Not rolling away again for Villanova. Temple on the attack. Taken away and knocked right out of touch, right into touch. With a knock on. Well, that's a knock on. It wasn't kicked out. Knock on by Temple. So we'll have a scrum down for Villanova. Temple incredibly strong in the scrum. Temple trying to break through. And they do. So, try time, Temple. Be able to give you the roster of who's on Temple's team after the game. I'll have that edited in for you. The roster we had a lot of late changes, so we were unable to get a good read on who was going to be on the pitch today for Temple University. And that's good. That'll make it 7-0 Temple University. And we are away. Nova spreading up and trying to answer the call. Cleared up on our way, but fumbled into touch. Cleared down to Temple. Kicked into touch. Zoom out there. Have a line out. Villanova practicing us a lot pre-game. Villanova picking it up. Big hit, fed off right into Temple's hands. There's a stoppage called. Ref hasn't signaled what it is yet. Temple's restarting. Good line out. Temple takes it, punching through the line. Villanova picking it up. Looked like a knock on by Temple. So we'll have a scrum down. Going in, trying to punch it through for the try, coming up just short, putting it into touch. You line out here for Villanova. This will be very critical if they want to keep them from getting any more points on the board. Clearing it out. Be a line out. It's a roll in from Villanova, or put in from Villanova. Temple very strong on these scrums today. Villanova able to get it out. And we have a breakthrough. Breaking through the line. Nice offload. Ball goes in touch. Line out, Temple with the throw in. With a little kick forward. Chasing it down, Villanova's picked it up. Have it loose. Not releasing for Villanova. Villanova picks it up again. As the game moves on here, the crowds are getting larger and larger, filling the stands. A lot of Villanova support. Temple coming out with it, bobbling it around. That'll be a Villanova ball with that knock on from Temple University. Costly mistakes. Villanova picking it up. Trying to break through the line. Not releasing. With a quick tap, goes to Villanova. A beautiful offload, but it goes in the wrong direction. A scrum down here. Temple with the throw in. This is going to be very critical for them to get some more points before we end this half. They've been very strong in the scrum so far today. Manhandling Villanova again, taking their time with it. Loose on the hands, that could be the weather playing in effect, or taking part in it. And that ends up being a knock on for Temple. Villanova taking a scrum down. Started to collapse there. Ref's going to have him reset. Ref will try and take a look at it from the other side now. Looks good. Villanova trying to break through the line. Little drop. And it's brought back by the referee. Ends up being a knock-on against Villanova. Have another scrum down. Seeing a lot of rough ball handling today. That could be the weather taking a little bit of a part in that. Ball getting slippery and popping out left and right. In order for any team to really get a good handle on this game, they're going to have to get that under control and try and get better hands on the ball before they start to move. Villanova comes away with it, trying to break through. Ball goes to Temple with another knock on from Villanova. Looks like we'll have another scrum down.
Yeah, hush.
Gets a go-ahead from the judge. And Temple doing what they do best in the scrum. Rough ball handling on Temple. Villanova trying to roll away. And they are trying to make a difference in these last few minutes. Ref stopping play. A Temple ball coming in from the side. It was an unplayable ball in the maul. Temple pushes the scrum down again, turns it. Trying to break through the line. Tries to clear it loose, right in the arms of Waiting. Quick tap to restart play. Temple goes on the attack. And that's a try. Try down Temple University. Again, we might be able to get you a better handle on who actually made those tries at the end of the game once we're able to confirm exactly who was on the roster for Temple gameplay today.
It's a little cold outside.
Not the most difficult of kicks.
You are a house. Don't like that, dude.
And that's good. That'll raise the score up to 14-2. Temple University. That's diving in. Diving in from Villanova. Off their feet. That'll give the rock to Temple.
Come on, Aaron.
Let's go, dude! Woo! You remember he like started singing that? We were like in the car at home. We were like in the car at home. He was like, "Oh, yeah, who's like that?" Oh, dude! And Tim.
Line out throw in Temple. Breaking through the line. It's a good offload. The ball pops loose. And Temple pick it up. It's a tough error for Villanova.
Yeah, Moon. More that. What do you want to do?
That's a knock on from Villanova. That'll give it to Temple.
I like your headband. Hello.
Go Delby. Go Delby.
Go inside.
He doesn't have a broken leg.
Charge. He's on.
Scrum down. Little chip shot. Picked up by Villanova. Rough ball handling, but he got it. Little chip shot, but it knocks into a Temple player, and he's able to hold on to it.
Here we go, rub your cats.
Looks like might have an injured player.
Here we go, 1-7.
This is Tim Plant coming into play. And he's replacing Brendan Carty as the wing.
Go cats there, right? Yeah.
Gameplay resumes. Kicking for position.
I'll shoot you.
The line out. Thrown over the top by Temple. Villanova picks it up. Tried to clear it. That's a knock on to Temple. That'll be Villanova's ball. They've got good territory. They're looking to make something happen here before the first half closes down. This is about as important as scrum downs get. Villanova's going to need to show some aggression on this one. Temple's been manhandling these scrums all day long. Villanova with the put in. They know they need this. This could be Temple's ball. And they're going to kick it out of bounds, right into touch, so they can end the half. Villanova comes off the pitch off a rough turnover from a scrum that could have changed their stance in the game. Right now the score is 14-0 Temple University. Stay tuned for the next half. Subscribe so you can see this game and all the other games that come through on my channel, all the past games as well. And we will see you in the second half of Temple versus Villanova in the Keystone Conference Championship Series.